Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good evening. So right now I'm going to do day 2 of our Dark Tower run. So yeah, let's hop right in. So right now we are at 5.5 stars out of 8. So we need 5 more wins to get. We have all of our attempts ready. And yeah, we also have 5 more days too. So if we don't get it through this time, we will, we'll just keep on going. So yeah, so let's go. Pseudo.
Hey!
Okay, so let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. So we have an Aphrodite. This one, excuse me, this one deals damage to our warlord based upon the health of an ally. We'll also have these health pentagrams as well. Let's see what we can do here. So we have clears. There. So we can either clear out all of these buildings, or we could take the chance that we could destroy all of these with the MAIDEN over here. Yeah, I think this won't be too bad. At the very least, we can actually clear out all these buildings, or at least deal some damage, so might as well. So we'll place the MAIDEN over here on D3. We dealt the lowest amount of damage. That is fine.
Yeah!
Okay, I mean, we also summon the MAIDEN because of the high health as well. So in case the warlord does go for their silent skill, we'll at least have some defense. So they summon this range hero here. This heals chaos allies, all right. And then also we'll poison, I guess, because of the poison rune on it. Or I guess it started with poison. It also has high health, so that'll also combo off with the Aphrodite. Might have to use our destruction skill early just to get rid of this so that we don't see the extra pressure on our board, and then also the health pentagrams. So yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna go with this building over. Gonna go with this building over here on D2. I want to protect it because it also deals damage to enemies when they come into play. Okay, and so at this point now, as you can see, everything is damaged. This melee hero has mental shield to the warlord. Also will heal. We're going to use our destruction skill to get rid of the Aphrodite after summoning our vampire first, of course. Okay, and then at this point now, let's see about combat over here. The vampire does deal damage at the end of the turn, so factoring that in, that's 170. So yeah, with this range here, we can actually destroy this. Okay, they did their silent skill now, so that means none of these heroes have their skills. Okay, we still have our building, which is nice because it can't be silenced. This melee hero can attack multiple times and then also gets an attack boost when it kills something. We need to deal 114, which we don't have right now. We could go for this here. So this hero has a summon when it dies, so we'll actually be able to block and take care of this. We could also go with one of these other heroes as well, but we want to take care of this hero immediately. Also because they do have a Drogon pet, and that Drogon pet also deals extra damage when a male ally kills. And then also we'll be able to give health boost as well every time an ally attacks. So even more of a reason for us to destroy this. So in this case, I'm going to go with this melee hero over here just to block. And see, we're a little short on damage. This hero also does poison at the end of the turn. Okay, so we take that damage. This hero will now be gone because of combat. Well, now we're just facing with this hero here. This one deals extra damage to adjacent around, also heals itself. I'm going to go with this flight hero over here on B2, just so we can block for damage. The health spot, health pentagram that it's on right now isn't going to help us right now. Ugh. Okay, so they have the Athena, summons archers when it kills, and so now we're facing these heroes. Going to, let's see. So I know we have this hero, this Queen Anata, does poison damage, and it also can trigger off extra poison. I'm gonna place it over. See if we can take the damage here. That over there. Oh, you know, here. We're gonna actually place this over here on A2. And the reason why is because we want to be able to place a melee hero in front of this. And you can see the poison is triggering it off, and then as there are more heroes around, the poison does deal more damage. Okay, so let's see how much poison this one has. 90. This one here has 90 as well. Okay. So let's see. We got this range hero. This one gives a health boost to melee and then also poisons enemies. Sure. So this is actually going to be one turn where we're going to leave the poison on just because we want to have these destroyed. No, actually, we can just go with our summons instead. Okay, so this will actually be destroyed in combat. We're going to continue and let's see. Attack that, attack that, attack that. So the problem is right now they are going to be able to still get summons. So I guess we can just add on for more poison. 85, 90. Yeah, that'll actually destroy that. So right now we're just dealing some more poison damage. Also trying to destroy these stones, which are healing the warlord too. This has how much poison? It's 98. Okay, thank goodness we have that void stone over here dealing damage. So we have the Super Mary. This one gets mental shield and starts with mental shield. We're going to summon the MAIDEN and hopefully try and wipe out the board again. That'll work. And we get a free board clear. Very nice. Okay, well, things are starting to look up. They have the Dandy CROC over here, has attack steal, and then also can kill enemies with less than 25% of their health, and then gets a health boost. So we will want to destroy this if possible. Let's see, what can we do? So this also gets spikes every time one of our heroes attacks. We're going to actually go with this circuit over here on C3. This one deals damage to a random enemy once we attack the warlord. And also, as you can see, we can kind of get around the spikes skill that it has. Okay, let's see, what does this one here? This one dealt damage to a chaos hero, which in this case was here. Normally I don't do shuffles with rares because you're not going to get as much value out of them, but this might be an exception just because we do want to start clearing out these heroes. This one is actually fine. This one freezes enemies in the line per turn, and this has how much spikes? It has that much spikes. Okay. Probably still worth it anyways. So at least we can stop this from attacking. Okay, you can see we also have Toxin on these heroes because of the circuit skill here. This hero gives Vampirism to a random ally, also can get an attack boost off of Vampirism trigger. Still need to be able to destroy this. Actually going to go for the shuffle now. The spikes is very large, and then they're also going to be getting the health back, so we're going to do our shuffle and see if we can find a stronger hero, or a hero that can do silence or anything like that. Don't have anything over here, so we're going to do one more shuffle and hope for the best. Oh, great. Okay, so we have this hero here. This one silences the enemy that attacks, so in this case we can actually stop all of the extra skills there. Okay, so our goal right now is to keep the circuit alive so we can continue to do Toxin, and then eventually we can do the extra damage over to other hero. They have the Storm Rage here that deals damage to enemies in the line. So in this case, if we destroy this, this will die. This will be protected. Thinking about this here. So this will be destroyed there. Okay, we're gonna go actually with the Sheer Shot. This one deals extra damage to a enemy around that it kills. Also gets an attack boost for every wounded hero. So I can see a couple of these heroes are already wounded. Destroy that. That's fine. And then as you can see with the extra damage around the kills, we've gotten rid of the other heroes. Okay, you got this melee hero here. When it dies, it gives mental shield to the warlord. We still have our random damage over here, so that is fine. Going to actually, let's see, 12 combat to destroy that. Yeah, this range hero is fine. So this one summons a Rotter in front of themselves for a little bit of protection. And then also we're making sure that we have heroes in all the lanes so that we can also guard. So this one here has invulnerability, also has attack steal from enemies except nature. So in this case, only this one will get their attack stolen. Well, I guess we can summon another nature hero. In fact, also we're going to summon this one as well. This one here has flight, and then also deals extra damage to enemies around the target. So that way we can actually deal damage to this hero around the invulnerable skill. Okay, this range hero here deals extra damage once a male hero dies on our side. So that'll actually include those rotters, unfortunately. Let's see, so we have damage over here. Gonna go with our flight hero over here just to get rid of this so that we can continue attacking. Because otherwise our sheer shot can't attack because it itself doesn't have flight. Also, I can see we're pretty close to lethal right now, so if we can get one more shot of damage in, we should be all set. 105. We have the Goliath over here, has attack steal. We're going to summon our heroes on the top lane to avoid that. And there we go.
Legendary.
Okay, we got some runes because we're still in the world event right now. And then we got some Mjolnir, which is, it's alright. I don't see a lot of Mjolnirs played in League, mainly, but, you know, if you put it in high enough levels, then you can actually stop a lot of things from coming out on the board. Only problem, though, is that there are a lot of Jimmy Rocker boys out there as well, so it's not going to affect them as much because those are order heroes. But yeah, let's keep going. Whoa, that's cool. It's just a question mark. Okay, so we have a couple things going on right now. We have a Storm Rage over here, dealing damage to enemies in line. Really do want to summon this immune hero because it cannot take damage once the Storm Rage dies. But this hero is also pretty strong as well. So, trying to think what I'm going to do here. I think it's going to be okay. We can actually wait for the vampire and wound this off. And just going to go with this, the Mr. Flap. Again, immune, and then also can give us a health boost to our heroes. And then setting the health of the enemy that attacks it to 1, which is also very nice. Yeah, I guess we will continue on with that. Going to go with our vampire summon to actually wound these heroes. Also going to continue in some of this range hero over here to get rid of this range hero. This one gives health boost to enemies in the line. Might actually, well, we'll go for damage instead. So we couldn't attack this hero because it had flight, but that is okay. Alright, so if we do our destruction skill now, we'll get rid of this, but that'll be that. This will be over here. This will be destroyed there. This gives vampirism to a random melee ally. So it'll just be this one. Okay, so I'd like to give a shuffle because I do want to find a way to get rid of the mental shield on this flight hero. If we find a hero with splash, we can actually get rid of the shield and then have this destroyed, and then we could actually get more advantage off of the health lowering. So I'm going to do a shuffle now and see if we can find something like that. This one deals damage to each male at the end of the turn. Oh, okay, so this is a male hero too, so this is going to be helpful. I'm going to go and destroy this building. Attack, break the shield, and then deal the damage. So now this is gone. Okay, so we're now dealing with the Mina here. This one deals extra damage to our warlord whenever we attack their warlord. If we do destruction skill now, we'll have that, but then we don't have anything to open up against this. So some of these heroes actually have high health, and so with our health boost, we might actually be able to survive the Storm Rage damage. So I guess that could work. Let me see. So we're giving 153. So might as well go with the hero with the high health. This one here has flight. I mean, they both have flight, so might as well. So you're seeing we're taking some damage. We destroy the Storm Rage, and then we just took damage over here. Okay, another thing too is that the Mina does have extra attack every time it attacks the Warlord. So we are on a very short clock right now. I don't think we're going to win though because we have no way to trigger off damage here. So, well, I mean, we'll do what we can, but it's not looking good. You can see the damage happening there. They do their silence skill, and then actually with their extra attacks, they'll be able to go for lethal here. So, it's unfortunate. If that Mina didn't come out, then we would have been okay. All right, well, let's keep going. Okay, so we're starting first this time. We are facing an ogre along with the Drogon. Let's see what we can do. You know, objectively, this has the best stats of all of these summons, so might as well. Gonna go with this melee hero over here on C3. Whoa! And we want to place our heroes on the bottom lane to avoid things like, as we just saw, the Ghosta. Alright, so this hero here silences enemies in the line, also gets a health boost at the end. Won't be able to destroy this in direct combat. So what we'll do is, you know, we'll summon this melee hero with the high health, just to break this building. We're a little far away from dealing lethal because they do have that healing skill. Okay, so if we do destruction now, we'll get rid of the Groot, but that is really it. Rather force something else on the board, so what we'll do is we'll go with... No, we can hold off for now. We're gonna go with this melee hero over here on A3. This one gives miss to one of the enemies at the end of the turn. Okay, no, we can continue. We have the Charon. This one here deals extra damage whenever one of our heroes attacks to a Chaos hero. Also can get some extra attack runes, which are very nice. Yeah, we'll actually place it over here just to deal a little bit more damage to the Groot. Ouch. So we have the Jorman Grand. This one freezes 2 of our heroes and then also deals extra damage to heroes around once it kills a frozen hero. Well. Oh, this hero deals damage to all enemy males. Sure. I don't want to waste these extra attack runes yet, because I know that we are going to be going for a board wipe very soon. So we will now go with our Vampire and then do our destruction to get rid of these. Then also going to follow up with this melee. Hey, another Koishi. Why not? So now if this hero gets silenced, we'll have a very strong hero. Okay, we can also get rid of this now too. Ooh. All right. So you can see this hero also gets an attack boost at the beginning of the turn equal to its health. We got combat over there. There. So if we're not going for lethal this turn, we should not be doing the summons, even with these extra attack runes. We're going to be a little short on damage, but at the same time, we do want to get rid of this Aphrodite because once the stones actually come into play, they'll be able to both heal and then deal extra damage. So we will do our summons. And of course, you see that none of them are here. So can we go for lethal here? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13. It's extremely close, but we don't have it. We could try and give a boost to one of these heroes. Oh, you know what? Here, we'll do a shuffle. We'll do another shuffle. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. There was a hero that we could have summoned. There was one hero that we could have summoned. It was the Epic Dragara, which could have gotten an attack boost for every ally. Oh boy. Alright, well, we are on possibly a 2-turn clock. They did do the silence, so these witches that we summoned, they normally do die, but now they don't because of the silence. Let's see. This hero here deals damage to each male, and then if a female appears, gives a health boost to allies. Okay. Gonna go with, actually, the Tinker over here on the extra attack rune. The reason why is because it deals extra damage to nature heroes, which in this case are these buildings. Then we can also get the Mini Tesla X, which can give us an attack boost, and then also deal damage when a hero is destroyed. Alright, we have the Shimuna over here. This has counterattack, also summons a shard before it attacks. We're going to try this MIDEN again and see if we can actually go for another wipe. Best case scenario, we can get rid of this shard and then we can actually attack this. But I think we're just going to end up having to go like this instead. So we wiped out a lot of heroes. Not bad. And at this point, we're just trying to spread out our damage so we can deal damage to the Warlord. It's very close right now. Okay, so they have the Chupacabras. This one has attack, let's see, steals attack from order enemies, then also can deal vampirism damage when it's attacked, and then also gives an attack boost. We have our building that we rushed to summon. This one gives extra attack to one of our heroes at the end of the turn, so that's why you see that over there. Let's see. Well, our Tesla X deals roughly 17 damage. Freeze this here. Oh, so we're actually going to lose all of our heroes here because of the that vampirism damage. Ugh. Gonna go with our, you know, we can go with the flight hero over here just to block the, oh, let's see. There. Yeah, we're gonna go with the flight hero just to block. Alright, so you see we're dealing a little bit of damage for every time one of our heroes are destroyed. We went with the flight hero so we can at least block the Shamuna because it doesn't have flight. And so now we're just concerned about getting enough damage through. These heroes are pretty strong. We don't have our shuffles anymore, so that's bad. Rather just go for damage, so that way we can break through. This has 183 and has 2 extra attacks, so we can actually break through the shard. We're going to summon this range hero over on the extra attack rune, and then deal some more damage. Oh, it's an order hero! I forgot! The negative attack steal. Okay, that's bad. That was a big blunder. We want to not have order heroes if possible. Okay, so the vampirism is 151, and we could summon this hero to block. Man, all of these are order heroes. How did that happen? Okay, so let's see. We want this hero to attack first, so we can't even use this hero here. This one deals extra damage to random heroes. This one can freeze, and this one can deal damage that way. All right, we're actually going to summon this melee hero over here. Oh boy. All right, well, let's see. We're going to be taking some damage on this lane. Oh no, and the Tesla X is gone! Okay, so we have the Santa. This one transforms the enemy attacks into a reward box, so that's why the Tesla X is gone. This is going to be gone too. See if we can deal any extra damage, because we need to deal... Oh, so we have our extra attack, but then we have the minus attack as well from the Chupacabra. So 100, 300... It's going to be close. Block here for damage. Gonna go with the melee hero actually over here on C2. We're gonna give miss to one of the enemies, but at least we can slow them down for a little bit. But as you can see, we're also taking a lot of damage on this lane. 200. Is that 450? 6. Oh, it's gonna be really close. Oh, we're gonna take lethal there. Oh, wait. Yes. Okay, all right, so we do have these sudden deaths. We have this melee hero here with the mental shield and the block. Seeing if we have anything to deal any type of direct damage. Oh, okay, so that doesn't work. This doesn't work. This could destroy some heroes, but it's a little late for that. Oh, well, this one here gives curse to the enemies every time an order hero attacks, so maybe that'll work. No, we're a little short on damage. That's unfortunate. We could use this building to block, so maybe that could, no, because we're gonna take lethal that way too. Yeah, we don't have it. We'll just try and deal some sudden death. Let's see if it runs through. Oh. Yeah, so... Ugh, man, we were so close. If I didn't rush that one turn, we would have been fine. Alright, well, we got one more attempt. Let's see what we can do. I'm very disappointed in myself right now. Whoa! Okay, so we got this melee hero here. This gives miss to 2 of our heroes when it attacks. Also gives negative attack once it dies. We could summon our own. That probably won't be appropriate. Yeah, this one is actually not bad. So this Madame Lotrix, it summons 2 puppets, and then they use puppets. It doesn't say here, but they can reflect damage. I'm gonna be summoning it over. Oh, we could potentially be on like a 1-turn clock here, but we'll do what we can. We're gonna summon the Madame Lotrix over here on C2. The reason why is because we want to influence where those puppets land, because they land in melee cells. So actually, you see over there, not only did our puppet destroy the prince, it also removed negative effects as well. So that negative attack to our heroes is now gone. All right, so we have the Moonchild here, has Mental Shield, also the Mental Shield dealing damage. We're going to summon this melee hero over here just to protect, and then also break the shield. Okay, this melee hero, it deals damage to a wounded enemy once it dies. We'll be able to destroy that, and we'll probably end up taking damage on, probably this. So because they are most likely going to do their silent skill, we want to summon heroes with high health, so we'll do that. And just getting rid of some other resources on the board. Alright, so as expected, they did their silent skill. Yeah! Okay, they got the Shaolin over here. This deals damage when it dies to one of our heroes. Also gives an attack boost. We will get rid of this, so that way we don't allow other heroes to get an attack boost. It has 120, so we have to deal roughly 100, no, 120. Okay. There. Yeah, I guess we will. I don't mind trading for a hero now just to get rid of this. So you see we took some damage to a hero, which is okay. Okay, this hero here swaps the attack and health of an enemy. This hero does have block, but again, it has low attack, so it actually turned to low health. And we're going to summon it over, let's see, with the swap, we can actually just get rid of it altogether. So might as well protect our melee, range heroes while we're here. We also get some health back off our melee kill because of the Gleedy Pet. Alright, so they drew out the stones. Ugh. Okay, so they have the Grace over here. This does random damage, and then can also get 7 extra attacks once a hero is killed. Gonna actually do this. So we're gonna do our Vampire, and then we're gonna do our Destruction skill now, because if we end up sending in the MAIDEN, there is a chance that we not only don't destroy the Grace, but then also end up leaving the what do you call? The Grace open for 7 extra attacks. So we'll play it safe, and we'll do that. And then we can follow it up with, you know, we can now actually go with the MAIDEN now, because all of these heroes have relatively the same health. And so at this point now, we should be okay. We also get a health boost whenever one of our heroes dies. Let's see here, this Tent of Life. Nothing to be concerned about, as it will be destroying combat. We're going to go with our range summons now, and we're just going to pile as much damage as we can on the board. Whoa! Okay, so worst case scenario, they could also summon a MAIDEN to wipe out our board. But as you can see, we've dealt not enough damage. We also got the health boost, and let's just see here, this Regardus, this has a Hellgate. No death trigger, so we'll just summon another hero to attack on top lanes to avoid it. And there we go. Alright, let's see what we have for rewards.
Legendary.
Hey, we got some all Princess Sands. Very nice. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Who's Jord? Ah! Oh no, this is not good. So they have the Mr. Flap with immunity, also can give a health boost to their allies, and then also setting the health of our heroes to 1 when it's attacked. We're going to counter with our own immune hero. This one here has Mental Shield, also gives our own heroes a health boost, but it's not looking too good, especially since they do have pretty high stats. So we're actually going to summon this over here. And our goal right now is to deal as much damage as we can to the Mr. Flap. As you can see, it's starting to affect a lot of the board. So we got this hero here. This one deals damage to all heroes except Chaos. Also has Vampirism. No ranged heroes. So what we'll do is we'll do a shuffle to actually find... Oh boy. Wow. The attack of this is larger than the health. Wow, okay. That's not good. So I guess what we'll do is we'll do a shuffle. And that's not good. No ranged heroes. We'll do another shuffle. And we do have one ranged hero. But we end up having to use all our shuffles, which is not what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to lose this hero and potentially lose this hero too. This hero here gives miss to one of our heroes at the end of the turn. Which in this case is this one. Ah, still a little short on damage. Guess we'll go with this melee hero over here. Although we do need to deal with this. So this one has Reborn, and we are behind on the board. If we can force the silence, that would be good, because then at least we don't have to play around it. This is fine for now. All right, so at least we got rid of that. Oof. So we got the Sheer Shell over here. This deals. This gets an attack boost for every wounded hero that's on the board. I mean, we don't have anything for wipes. We're gonna go with our Vampire to at least block. This hero still has miss, which is not good. Combat over here. One of those. Break that. Okay, we are going to take the chance that we can somehow get the 7 extra attacks off of Grace. It's going to be very unlikely, but yeah, we'll do what we can. So we'll summon this range hero. We'll summon the Grace behind the Arch Vampire. So that's only one. We got 200 over here. Okay, that's 3. Oh, okay. We took extra damage because of the Drogon pet. All right, yeah. So as you can see, we had a pretty uphill battle from turn 1. Oh, so that's fine. I mean, we didn't make that misplay on one of the other battles. Otherwise, those other two were pretty rough. Okay, so that is okay. We will check back in when we have more attempts and hopefully do a little better. I guarantee you we will get this done. It's just a matter of time as to when. So yeah, we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.